Good morning. Today we are multiplying decimals using models. Yesterday we multiplied decimals using estimation. So we are going to be filling in our base 10 blocks to help us represent our multiplication using decimals, and it'll be a little bit easier for you. So let's look at number one. It says find 4/10 times 2 using decimal models. Shade 4 rows of each model to represent 4/10. Okay, so we have two base 10 blocks because our problem has times 2, and we are going to shade in 4/10 of each block. As you can see in the pink, we counted 4/10, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we shaded them in. This helps us see what 4/10 looks like when we multiply by 2. So it says combine both shaded parts on the model. So what is, we can do this combined. Remember, that means to add. So we can do this by adding. We can add 4/10 plus 4/10. If we look at our shaded in area, this shows us. You can count the blocks by counting upwards by tenths, or you can add them like we know how to add them and we've done in previous chapters. Make sure to always, always, always line up your decimals like they did here for us. So if we add 4/10 plus 4/10 gives us 8/10. So our answer is 0.4 times 2 gives us 8/10 as our answer. So today, for the problems that we will be practicing, you will be shading in your base 10 blocks and adding or counting to figure out our multiplication problem. Let's look at example number 2. It says find 6/10 times 3 using decimal models. So our whole number is 3. We are going to have 3 base 10 blocks, and we are going to shade in 6/10 on each block. Yours should look like this. You can use your pencil, a highlighter, anything you got around to help you. And as you can see, we shaded in 6/10 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we combine them. We can combine them by adding. We can combine them by drawing a hole like they did for this one. So, and when we add 6/10 3 times, we have 1 whole and 8/10 if we combine all of our base 10 blocks together. So 6/10 times 3 gives us 1.8. All right, Mrs. Wiley wants to do a few more problems with you, and then I will give you the rest for practice today. Let's look at, first we're going to shade them in using 2 base 10 blocks because we're multiplying by 2 for our problem number 3. And then we're going to combine them onto our bigger, or combine them onto 1 base 10 block. So we have 0.3 times 2. Each of these we are going to shade 3/10. So we're going to shade 3 columns. And then we're going to combine it. So I have 3 and 3. I'm going to shade in 6 for my final answer. 0.3 times 2 gives me 0.6 for my answer. Let's look at number 4. We have 2 times 7/10. We have 2 blocks to represent our whole number 2, and we are going to shade in 7/10 for each base 10 block. I'm going to count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to shade this row and everything down as well for this one, and then I'm going to combine it. Think in your head, what is 7 plus 7? 14, right? So we just need to move our decimal. You can also do this by lining up our decimals if that's easier for you, because we've done it before instead of shading or in place of shading, but still show your work. So I can also do it like this, line up my decimals. 7 plus 7 gives me 14, put my 4, carry my 1, bring down my decimal. 0 plus 0 is 0, plus 1 more is 1. My answer is 1.4. All right, I would like you to do problems 5 through 8 today. So 4 problems, super easy. If you have any questions, make sure to come to our support time at 11:30 to 12:30, and or leave comments in the Google Classroom, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.